Here we have the first scenario in the series I will do. The first one I will do is ASL 178, which is from the General magazine originally, then called T7, that is updated, the Niscemi Biscari Highway. It is set in July 1943 on Sicily. This series is a series of solo replays. So as you can see, there are some HIP things on this map. Over here we have anti-tank minefields and anti-personnel minefield there. I have exchanged 6 minefield factors for 2 anti-tank minefields. There is also 2 anti-tank guns, and those are actually Italians. Italian anti-tank guns, so it's captured use for both sides according to the SSRs. All buildings are wooden. The Americans may also use HIP for 1 squad equivalent. In this case I've chosen 1 squad with a bazooka instead of 2 half squads. I could also have HIP the leader with this guy, but I did not. The Germans can enter either here or here. I have chosen to enter them over here. So that is the scenario. The victory conditions is that the Germans need to take at least 2 out of these 3 buildings, and all buildings in this scenario are of wooden construction. So without further ado, we go to the first player turn. The Americans may not fire on the entry hexes in the first German player turn. So wind change. There is no wind change, so we have rally phase, nothing. Prep fire phase, nothing, and movement phase. So I will start with the armored car over here. He is crew exposed and starts in motion since offboard. So he goes for 1, half movement point to hex, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 13. Here the Americans can tell if they have real units here looking at this guy, but they decline to. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 17, 24, 31, go button up, 32, change covered arc, and 33, stop. Then we go with some infantry over here, and they will CX. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here the Americans will tell that over here there is a 747 looking at this guy, so he loses concealment. The Americans don't lose concealment, they just need to verify that they have a real unit there. The Americans don't show, so I go on with movement from here again, and another CX. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Americans once again declare that they have a 747, in this case with a bazooka, so this guy is also stripped. So then we have these guys, and they will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These guys will do an ordinary move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they are happy there. So finally we have this guy, and he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And there I miscounted, so you can actually go one more hex, so it will go there for 7. He can do that because of the road bonus, since he moved along a road all the way. So that was the German advanced movement phase. And then we have American defensive fire. They choose not to shoot at these half squad, but rather keep their concealment. So we have advancing fire, and this guy will fire 2+1 to there with his IFV and coaxial machine gun as a fire group. And no effect. And there it should be better to see the dice. So that was all advancing fire. So we have routes after that. So I remove prep fires, mark unmoved, and then routes. Nobody are broken, so no routes. Advanced phase. So now we have these half squads moving up on the road. We have this guy, he will go to there. Then we have these guys, and since they are moving into the woods here, they don't lose concealment. And then we have over here, I will spread these guys out a little bit so that they can actually form a multi-location fire group. And we have one guy down here still, and he will actually go to there. And then I move the concealment marker up to the top before I delete it. That way they will keep their concealment there. Okay, so that was the first German play turn, mark unmoved, and we are on to first American turn, and the Germans are in position to do something against the Americans.